What does eating from the tree of knowledge of good and evil look like on a practical level? I'm going to try and explain it with an example. The tree is inside of you, and to eat from the judging or knowing of good and evil is to say things like, I am not that smart. Without God, I can't find my way out of a paper bag. Without God, I would be lost. I am not capable. Without Jesus, I can do nothing. These are all examples of your soul partaking from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. And that is because, let me back up a little bit. When you say, I am not that smart, or I don't have the wisdom apart from God, you are eating the bad fruit. You are comparing. You are judging. You're discerning the good from the bad, and you're saying that God is good, but you are bad. And without God's good, you only are bad and weak and lack wisdom. That is your soul eating from the tree of knowing good and evil. And you're constantly putting yourself down, you're constantly poisoning yourself. And it leads to death. It leads to the death of your soul. And the reason why we keep eating of that tree is because at a subconscious soul level, our soul was severed from the consciousness of our divinity. We were severed from the divine. We were severed from our divine nature, the awareness of our divine nature. And because of this severance, this separation, we continue to eat from good and bad and constantly judge ourselves as bad and God as good, not realizing that your soul is the good, divine nature of God. And only when we regain that consciousness, which is the tree of life, to eat from the tree of life is to become cognizant at a soul level of the divinity, the magnificence, the purity, the divine essence that we are at soul level. And that's why I make all of these messages about I am God, I am divine, myself is the divine I am. That is eating from the tree of life. And if you have watched my recent video, Morning Musings 332, I reminisce about how I went from my from a life of a parched soul to the life of an abundant soul that is flowing constantly, that is flowing in abundance. And that is because I became consciously reconnected to my divinity. And now I am always eating from the tree of life, and my leaves never wither. My tree is never dry, because I don't eat of good and bad. I don't judge myself as good and bad anymore. I am only pure. I'm only innocent. I'm only divine. I'm only light. That is my true essence. And that is how you eat of the tree of life. So I hope this makes sense and helps somebody. Meditate on this. Are you eating from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil by constantly diminishing yourself as not good enough, not wise enough, not pure enough, not intelligent enough? Whatever attributes we give to God but not ourselves, are you doing that? And is it keeping your soul parched?